I'm Beyonce. You know that I'm gon' slay. Still young like a baby. Upload and you hit play. Cause bitch, I'm Beyonce. Bitch, I'm Beyonce. Bitch, I'm Beyonce. Hello. Welcome back to the Queendom. If this is your first time here, hello. I don't know how you found me, but I'm gonna need you to go into the little description and go re-find me on all my social medias or whatever. But if you are a returning listener, then welcome back. We are glad to have you. Love you all, even though I don't know who you are. But I consider you part of my family, part of my familia. We're close. We're pretty close. Anyway, speaking of close family, I have with me two guests, one actually on the mic and the other just here for moral support. But we have Kyla and Aaron in the building. Hello, say hello.
Hi, people.
Yes. This is going to be a very interesting episode.
Yes, it's already been an interesting day, so we can
yeah,
continue.
Literally prior to pressing record, Kyla fucking broke my beats.
I swear. I don't know what it is, but I happen to just break things, like, and not on purpose. Like, I swear, like, I'm not necessarily clumsy. I just happen, like, when it's in my hands, like, I don't realize my own strength, and then shit happens. And so, I don't know.
Sure, girl.
Stop! I'm serious. Like, I just took the headphones off my head. I didn't expect them to just snap in half. Like, that was just not my intention.
May I also include the fact that she broke all the mirrors on all of my makeup palettes?
First of all, that was by accident. I was, like, being clumsy that time, and I happened to trip. So, you know. But my karma already got me. My heel broke, remember? So, karma already done hit me hard. It's fine, you know?
Well, I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
First of all, this is not going to be because of karma. Leave me alone, okay? No. Hopefully the karma that I get is winning a fight or some kind. You know
oh my God.
Because I think this is proof that I can at least do a little something. I mean, if you look at me, probably not. But, you know, I probably can if you look at the headphones. You know what I'm saying? So, keep going.
Anyway.
Goes on the left side instead of the right.
Is it? Or do you have them on right? Are they backwards?
No.
Is the cord on your left side?
You know what? It's okay. You know, me and, like, my right and my left.
That's probably why it wasn't fitting right the first time.
You know what? Okay, it's all right. They fit now, okay? And we're going to keep it pushing.
Jeez. All right. So before we get on with business, Kyla, can you introduce yourself to the Queendom?
Okay, so my name is Kyla Outen. I'm currently attending Drexel University. I'm a fashion design major, and after school and after graduating, I plan on becoming a fashion stylist.
Don't get too close to the mic.
I got that. I can hear that now. A fashion stylist, also a fashion designer on the side. I actually have been styling Deontay for a few years. We've actually been friends for a few years. So
a few? Actually, middle school.
Yeah, it's definitely been a journey, but stay tuned. He was just actually in a shoot that I styled him for, so stay tuned for that. And you'll definitely see more coming from me, you know, in the near future, so stay tuned.
Exactly. Okay, so as for what I was originally planning on doing, right? So I was sitting here, I don't remember what day it was, but it was some day before Friday. Yeah, this episode is late. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But I was sitting here like, what am I going to talk about? I had no clue what I wanted to talk about. And then I searched podcast topics. They were all corny. And I was like, okay, just speaking topics in general. And I found a bunch of really random speaking topics. And I was just going to like talk about everything on the list by myself, to myself. But now that I have people here.
Okay. I mean, I am down.
Yeah, that would have been a really interesting episode. My high ass just on the mic rambling about whatever.
Shit, well, you about to be your drunk ass drinking in here. So.
Also, news update. My cousins are here. Yay, children.
Woo.
So if you hear the sound of adolescents in the background, no, they're not in the room. I just have a very strong, expensive microphone that picks up everything. As you can hear from the feedback from the headphones from Kyla getting too close to the microphone again.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah, bear with us. This is going to be something of an episode. Anyway, where did I put... Oh, my phone is on the floor.
Yeah, we're ready for your questions.
Yeah, there was a link that I thought I pasted... Oh, here it is.
So are these random questions, like a mixture of clean, inappropriate, or what? Or are they just like nice, interesting?
It is... Wait, what is this acronym? IELTS speaking questions. Yeah. And there's a common topics list.
Okay.
And then there is then there's actual questions. So we'll just... You want to choose a topic, or you want to like just go through everything?
Let's just go through everything. I'm ready for anything. Let's go.
Okay, bam. New song.
The what?
Okay, so the first topic is work.
Oh, okay.
The first question is, what is your job? Well, thanks to COVID, thanks to Miss Corona, I'm currently unemployed. Oh, wow, love that for me.
Okay, technically, yeah, then I'm unemployed, but I'm doing an internship. Like, I'm a fashion blogger right now.
Oh, should I include the social media stuff I do? I do manage the social media page for
Yes, definitely.
this brand. Yeah, so I do that. It's a little hustle or whatever. But other than that, as far as the IRS is concerned, I'm unemployed.
Right, exactly. That's not bringing in enough income to
Exactly.
sustain it,
So the next, we answered both of those.
Oh.
It says, why did you choose that job? Well,
It was close to school. Actually, I needed it for school. I'm a blogger because I need it for school. So there we go.
Well, the job that I no longer have, I was working on campus as a campus life programming assistant. Yeah. And I pretty much helped out with the events and things on campus. And I chose that job because I'm very good with people. And I wanted to be able to attend the events and get paid for doing so. So it was kind of like a win-win situation. It's like, okay, as long as the event wasn't trash, which I'm not gonna lie, sometimes they were. You arts, y'all need to step y'all pussy up. But that's why I'm there. That's why they hired me, because I bring good ideas for future events. And when I was brought in, everything was already planned. So this was supposed to be my time to actually have a say-so in the events. But now, thanks to COVID, I can't do that. So, yeah.
For my actual job before Corona, I was working as an office administrative assistant in the academic advising department at the Art College of Drexel. And so I personally decided to apply for that job because it's definitely it comes naturally for me to just help people. And so I don't have a problem with just giving people information and telling people where to go if they need anything or they need any guidance of any kind, And so it's kind of interesting. I mean, sometimes people get on my nerves, talking about their problems, but then you have people who call for more serious things, and it kind of freaks you out at some point, I don't know if I told you, Deontay, but I was in the office, and while I was in the office, somebody literally called and said, hey, my son has to drop out of Drexel because right after finals week, as soon as he was completely done his finals, he had just finished his last final, he went to church and then he had a whole heart attack.
Oh.
And it was just I think that's insane. The fact that sometimes college can bring that much stress on is insane. But the fact that I was still able to kind of give that family information on what they need to do to enroll their son again if they choose to once he's better, things like that, It's
Did
it
they
felt
sue?
good, but still, I mean, I feel like they should.
They did. That's what I did.
But
shit. I'm who's professors? I want all their names.
I'm just saying,
Did too much too bad.
All of them. All this homework, all these projects, all this shit. Y'all caused my son to have a heart attack. I'm getting coin from that.
True,
I'm sorry.
because that's high blood pressure,
Exactly.
right? Yeah, that's a lot.
Well, the next question is, do you like your job? I did. I enjoyed my job.
I do, yes. I do.
I brought you to a couple of the events.
And
Yeah.
they were really good. So there you go. You should be proud.
Do you like your job? Well, you just said, yeah. It says, do you get along well with your colleagues? Yeah, they're all cool peoples.
I mean, I don't necessarily, it's complicated. I have quote unquote colleagues, but I don't. I'm the only student. The rest are academic advisors, and I'm just kind of working with them. And it's yes, they're my bosses technically, but at at the same time they're not. Like we talk normally, they check in on me, like they always help me out if I need anything. Like it's all cool, you know.
Right.
So I don't know. I have fun because they always assign me tasks. You know, like sometimes I do graphic design work, sometimes I file. Like it's different tasks every day. So I find it entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as my colleagues are concerned, it's like I'm not friends with them. I wouldn't consider none of them friends. Sorry, y'all. But they are cool. It's like I have no reason to make any enemies on campus. Because, God forbid, I fuck around and make an enemy and then I have class with them. Then I got to be in a group project with you. And it's like, no thanks.
I know, then you got the awkward tension. It's
exactly.
Like,
I'd rather just be cordial with everybody and keep it pushing. Next question is, what was your first day like? I don't remember my first day.
I remember answering the phone wrong. Like I kept forgetting because we have a little saying we have to say. Like, welcome to student services, how may I help you? And like, you know, at first we had a longer name.
Oh, longer than student services.
Yeah. And so it was just hard for me to remember.
Oh, they didn't give you like a little paper or something?
No, but I suggested that, so now they have a whole book with all like what you should say, things like that.
Okay.
But definitely, I know I had to change my job.
But a whole like a book, like a handbook.
Right? Yeah. So I suggested that they make like a handbook, kind of like for new students, and so like now they have this handbook, and in this handbook, it like says, okay, if the phone's on voicemail, this is what you have to do to take it off. Here's what you do as soon as you sit down. Here's what you check throughout the day to make sure you don't have this to do before you sit down and just kind of are on your computer and waiting for students to come in. If there's any messages, here's what you need to, how you need to write them down, this, that, and third, you know.
So they're expected to have read this book prior to starting the job.
No, it's like, so on the first day, what happens is like you sit down and they walk you through it, you know what I mean? Because there's this other lady who I work with who also is like an administrative like office at the front desk, you know. If you have any questions, you would go to her if I wasn't there, you know. So like she kind of takes the reins until I learn exactly what I'm supposed to do. So until then, I do answer some calls, but like I don't answer all the calls because like I said, I couldn't really remember the slogan, things like that, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, so we don't have a lot of mess ups. I'll take some and you'll get a few, you know? Like, I'll give you the easy ones. It's kind of like that.
Okay. I had a follow. Oh, okay. So it's like you only have the handbook your first couple days.
Right. And then it's kind of like off to the side just in case you need to check it if you didn't do something, you know what I mean? But like other than that, no, you only like need it for the first couple days and that's it.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
So the next question. Well, we already answered that. It says, if you had the chance, would you change your job? As far as I'm gonna put it in context of would I have chosen a different job on campus? And in that sense, no.
Right, I agree. I would say no because I feel like I'm just so in the know, like to the point where I can literally cater my schedule because I already know all the classes and I already know exactly who teaches what that teacher's about, like what problems I may come across. Like I literally don't have to ask that many questions. Like I'm good. So I would not have picked a different job, but I can't say that for everyone else. Like I don't know. Yeah,
it's like with my job, like my extroverted self, like because I am like very extroverted, but I'm like an extroverted introvert. But when I do have my extrovert moments, like, and I get my energy from people, it's really, my job really comes in handy and really helps with that. Because usually what they make me do, whenever we have an event on campus, we have like these little scanner things, like, and people have to like scan their IDs to kind of like mark them present as like you showed up. And of course, they make me do that job. They make me run around to all the people and scan all their IDs because I'm the one. I have no problem going up to people. And of course, through doing that, of course, I meet like everyone that shows up to the event. And it's like, if they cute or whatever, you know, I slide right back around. Like, how you doing?
Totally understand.
What's your major? You know, oh, you go here? Wow. Yeah. And sometimes they don't always go there, which I prefer. I would rather not date on campus. I would rather not because word at UArt spreads real fast. And it's like, if that relationship goes left, everybody gonna know.
That's crazy.
Everybody gonna know. No matter what major you in, if you friends with that person, they friends with they all gonna know.
See, yeah, no, I don't have that problem at Drexel, but like,
Drexel don't got tea?
I mean, we do, but it's kind of like, it's specifically per major. Does that make sense? Oh,
yeah.
Unless you like know outsiders and you're bringing that drama into the workroom, which it's even still just circulating around. Like, for instance, the fashion design majors. Like, I may have a friend who's a dancer, but if I'm talking about their drama, it's now between the fashion design majors. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, okay, like, we know this about you. We're not gonna say nothing. We'll look at you crazy or something, maybe. You know,
because
like,
the way the drama usually spreads to the other majors is through their roommates. It's like a dance major will have drama, and then they'll tell their art major roommate. Then now their art major's like, "Girl, tell me how my roommate da 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 da." And then now all the art majors know. Like, it spreads through the roommates. So, yeah. Don't date on campus. I prefer not to date on campus.
I mean, yeah, no, not really. I mean, like, guys hit on me, like, while I'm at my desk, you know, like, after asking me questions, they'll be like, so, like, what's your name? Do you have your Instagram? Da, da, da. I'm like, I have to work, but that's nice, you know? Da, da, da. It's like, okay, thank you.
Sorry, I cannot aid you at this moment. Please step aside and let the next person come through.
That's what I'm like, you're holding up the line, sir, trying to get my information. Like, just wait till I'm off. Like, wait till I clock out. It'll be good.
See, I would be saying all that while writing on the sticky note, like, meet me at 7. I was like, I'm in this dorm. Okay, so the final question is, do you plan to continue with your job in the future? No, because I will be graduating.
Right. Once I'm graduated, I will start that career that I had studied so hard for. Like, yeah, no, you will not find me in the offices no longer.
So yeah, that was pretty simple.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the next topic. From this point forward, Aaron will be picking our topics and reading out our questions, so neither one of us know what they are.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so the topic is childhood.
Okay.
Childhood. Oh.
Did you enjoy your childhood?
No. Okay, let me not say that.
Sorta. Can I say kind of, sort of? Like, yes, I did, but there were definitely moments I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, uh-huh.
No?
Yeah, definitely that. Who's going? You can go first.
Oh, no. No. You should definitely answer that question first.
I'm trying not to be like too loud in the mic. But my childhood, I feel like I had, look from the outside looking in, I had a good childhood. I was spoiled as hell. I was the only child for 6 years. I got everything I wanted up until the other children started coming along. But I'll consider my childhood over once I hit middle school. So up until that point, Maya was like 3. So I was still pretty spoiled. I got whatever I wanted. I got good grades. Everybody, I'm not gonna say everybody liked me at school. The teachers all loved me at school. The girls liked me at school. The boys all had an issue with me because all the girls liked me because I was like, all the girls got along with me. Like, it's nothing changed. Nothing has changed.
Yeah.
But and that was pretty much what made my childhood sour. It was like I had to go to this place called school every day where I was constantly being picked on for something that I didn't quite understand just yet. It was like I didn't know why I was being picked on. Like, I kept being called gay, kept being called a sissy, da 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 da. And I was like, what the fuck? But I kept getting all these accolades, like, oh my god, you're doing so good, da 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 da. Like, keep it up. Like, so it's like, okay, I have to keep going here because this is what I'm supposed to do, and I'm really good at it, but I don't really want to do this.
Right.
And that didn't change until I got to high school. So even through middle school, it was the same situation.
Right,
Only once I got there, my grades got worse because at this point, teenager, puberty, you know, da 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 da. So it was like, objectively speaking, from the outside looking in, I was this good kid who got whatever he wanted, you know, had the world, but inside I was miserable. So
right, okay. Yeah, okay. Kind of similar, but a little bit different. I feel like for me, like, growing up, yes, definitely, like, perfect childhood, you know, definitely had 2 parents who loved me, 2 parents who were definitely very involved.
Oh, you had
in
2
my
parents.
Right.
That's lovely.
And, you know, that's why
I had a stepfather,
Okay,
you know.
I have a stepmother, yes. But I think things definitely got interesting because I feel like definitely as a child, like it definitely started young when I was like I was always kind of just being compared to someone, like like for instance, growing up, it'd be my brother John. We're only 16 months apart, and for me, it's definitely like I had my own strengths, and I definitely am like that one who was like bossy. I knew what I wanted. I was determined. I knew how to get it, whatever, and it was like that was at home. Like I was definitely confident and I knew what I wanted. But then when I would go to school, like bullying took me down a different path too. Like it definitely made me more insecure.
Exactly.
And so at school, I was just here and like I became more shy and more quiet and more to myself. But then at home, I would be more like, oh, da 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 da, and it would kind of be that contrast that kind of made me go like, well, who am I really? You know what I mean? And I feel like that was definitely something that I struggled with in my childhood that kind of made it kind of sour because it was just like I feel like I constantly am going through all these things, but at the same time, not everyone knows about it, and like those are the people who are closest to me. Like my mom doesn't necessarily know what I'm going through because in her eyes this is what I'm doing, you know what I mean? But really at school, if you ask somebody at school like who I was, it would just be a totally different story, and it's just like like that kind of sucks because it felt like it feels like at that age it sticks with you, you know what I mean? Like it feels like it's gonna last forever, even if right now we could say no it doesn't, you know what I mean? But like at that age it's like, oh my god,
Yes. Oh my god. Whew, okay, jeez Louise. This music is so inappropriate for this subject matter.
It doesn't even sound that way. So,
It's like it's all happy and like we're over here like, oh, we're sad children. But I don't like changing it. So
it's true, But if you heard the title,
Right. So childhood, yeah, next question.
What is your first memory of your childhood?
First memory. Jesus, well you can start with that. My memory is terrible.
Oh, I have to think of one. My first memory as a child, from what I can think of. Oh my God, my first memory is me being at daycare. And I was at daycare and I was supposed to be taking a nap. And at the time, my brother John, like I said, he's 16 months older than me. He was also in daycare with me. And we had been sleeping in these like little sleeping bag, quote unquote, mats or whatever. And I was all comfortable and I was all okay, But then all of a sudden, I just wake up, like it's not, nap time's not over. I just wake up, whatever. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to think out loud. I'm going to talk to myself, whatever, just like, whatever. And so basically I was sitting there talking to myself and then over, like, because Jono is not even that close to me. Like, there's like two people in between us. And then Jono wakes up and he's like, ugh, I'm trying to sleep, and he's like, why are you talking to yourself? Like, who does that? Like, you need to be sleeping. I was just like, excuse me, like, ain't nobody bothering you. Like, what? Like, I am minding my own business. If you want to sleep, you can sleep. I'm not even talking that loud. And so we start arguing. But of course, because in daycare, I had already been getting in trouble because they already thought I was bossy, and I would always get like kicked out of daycare because I was too bossy, trying to boss the teacher around, tell her to do stuff a certain way, and she got irritated with me. So basically, I was already like on my last straw. So when he said that, and then he woke up the whole house, and then my daycare provider came down the steps, was like, so what's the problem? And then Jono told on me, and then I had to sleep near the fish tank for the rest of daycare because Janelle didn't want me to sleep with the other kids because I was talking to myself.
Oh my God, I forgot all about daycare.
Yes.
Well, like I guess that would be my earliest memory then, is going to daycare. Because I remember Miss Pat, and she used to call me Bag of Bones. And there was this one time I accidentally brought a porno to daycare.
Oh my God.
And then my grandmom's husband used to work at the bank right next door. And then like we would always go to the McDonald's on the other next door to get Happy Meals. Oh my God, Happy Meals. Like that. And then from the daycare, literally right down the street was Paradise Diner or whatever.
Okay.
And I was friends with one of the waitresses. Her name was Sandy. I forget what her mom name, but they were so sweet. Sandy was like my little girlfriend, quote unquote. Like it was so sweet and innocent. And then at that time, because this was before Jamila, so at that time I always had my own room.
Right.
But my room was just as decked out as it is now, but it was more kiddie. Like I had my Blue's Clues blow up thinking chair thing. I had a room phone, like,
Yeah.
but it was a what do you call it? It was kind of like a fish tank. It was like a fish tank with a lamp attached to it and my phone attached to that.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah. And then, oh my God, Tekken 4 had just came out. PS2. Child. Those are the good memories.
Yes,
Pre-siblings, just chilling. Well, you're not the oldest.
I'm not.
So you've always had a sibling.
But like, I had that moment where I was the youngest
True.
before Joelle.
What
came
was
along.
that like? Deviating from the other questions, what was being the youngest like?
It was fun while it lasted. You know, I was the favorite. You know,
That's how being oldest was.
you know, I was definitely daddy's little girl. You know, if I did something wrong, like my mom would be like, "This girl is not gonna run me," but then my dad would be like, "Oh, but look at her," and I'd be like, "Yes, look at me." You know, it's like I would milk it. You know, and then and like here we are today.
Oh my God. And yeah, back then, I was always late to school because...
Like late to daycare?
No, like to start at elementary school, I was
Okay.
always late to school because neither me or my mom were morning people. So it was like, even though my school was literally like around the corner, I was always late. And it wasn't until my stepdad moved in and he gave me a bedtime and started like making me set alarms and shit. Mind you, I'm like 6-7 years old, and he comes in and gives me a fucking bedtime. I'm like, what is a bedtime? Like, what?
Yeah.
That's when I started actually being on time, and that was when my whole I have things to do, let's get it done. Like that was kind of how that started.
Yeah, no, for me, I always had that bedtime, you know, because of church and everything,
Oh,
you know.
true. Church was never a thing for me.
Not even.
Only on
Actually,
Easter.
it was a little bit different. When I was a child, on Fridays, we would have to shut down by like 5 o'clock because that was usually when the sun goes down. Because it was like as soon as the sun goes down on Friday, that's when the Sabbath starts. And you
The
can't
what?
do the Sabbath, like the Lord's Day.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. And so, like, yeah, so basically.
See, that's how you know I ain't grow up in the church.
So basically, we could only do anything that involved God.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so it was just like there was no reading books of any kind of no hop on pop, no, like none of that. Unless it was hop on Jesus, then no, none of it. So it was like we had JJ the Jet playing the gospel version.
What?
We had Barney the gospel version. You know.
What is the gospel version of
So
Barney?
it's like Barney, but he like gives a Jesus message instead.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, or we would like listen to these CDs of like Bible stories being told, and then we would play them out with our toys or something like that. Like, yeah, that was like,
Oh no.
I don't know. So like, I always had this mindset of like, okay, I need to be home by a certain time so I can accommodate like everyone's preferences in a way. So I feel like that's even translated to who I am today. You
Yeah.
know. So like, I still get up early and I still like make time for everything, and it's just like, yeah.
Oh my God, that just reminded me. I used to have these like kids Bible stories movies. Like
Oh my God, yeah, I had that too.
I had Noah's Ark and what's the Jack and the not Jack and the Beanstalk.
I was about to say
David and Goliath.
So that is not a gospel. That's not the Bible at all. Like, no.
That's so
sir.
fucking Jack and the Beanstalk. David and Goliath. Yeah, they were like cartoons, and
Yeah.
the way they did the flood in Noah's Ark, it was still traumatizing. Even though it was made for kids, it was still like, damn, like he really
Right.
killed all of them.
Right. God was not playing. God said, not today, hoes. Like, here you go.
They made it seem like it was just like a rainstorm, but then it's like next thing you know, there's this ark and there's nothing but water, and it's like, oh, they died.
Everyone's dead.
Yes.
Yes.
That might have been where my obsession with death started.
Ooh, probably. The Bible did
Went
you
from
good.
Noah's Ark to Final Destination.
So it went from the Bible to hell. Got you.
I also had these, it was this book series called Dear God, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yes, dear God, yes. I had those. Oh my God. And they're like the little tiny yellow book. Yes. Oh my God.
I had those too.
Like,
I never read them, but I had them.
I read them all the time because, like I said, that's all we could do. Like, we could only do things based off of like Jesus at
That's
like
a mess.
on Friday
That's
evenings
cool.
and Friday nights, and then all of Saturday was reserved just for God, and like Sunday was reserved for cleaning, and then like it would just be like that was my childhood, and then I would if I wanted to play, I wanted to play, but like it was always kind of focused on your work.
Oh my god. Hold on. I wanna give the queendom a little ASMR moment as I refill
you're
my
gonna
drink.
pour. Wait, can you pour me some too?
Sure. Okay, wait. Well, I already kind of opened it the first time.
Yeah,
but...
you did.
Ooh. Sunny D. Ooh. Oh, yes. Get into it. And, oh, you want some too? Okay.
Yes.
And then, wait, because we got to add the Bacardi. Got to add the Bacardi into the Sunny D. Wait. I'm the only one drinking, by the way.
Mm. Yes.
Aaron had like a sip or so.
He's still sipping.
Hold on. And then we have to add the sun-kissed strawberry lemonade. Girl. I call this drink sun-kissed dick.
If you want to know what sun-kissed dick tastes like, taste it.
Oh, yes. It's this beautiful sunset-y, yellow-ish pink. Gorgeous. Anyway. Had to clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. That was so random. Oh my god. Anyway. Anti-whore Aaron, what is the next question?
Did you have a lot of friends when you were a child?
If they were friends at the time.
Right, they're no longer friends. And no, not really, honestly.
Oh, that sounds so sad, Kyla.
I mean, not really, no. I'm just, like, naturally a person, like... I feel like everybody embodies something. And I feel like one thing that I definitely embody is love. And I just feel like I like to give my all into whatever I put my time into. And so I would always have, like, maybe that one token or that maybe two token people that I would walk around with, you know. But then at the end of the day, like I said, like when I was younger, I was definitely bullied a lot and whatever. And now looking back, I realized a lot of them were not my friends, you know.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I didn't really get like a core set of friends until high school. And like, yeah, I mean, but they're still my friends today. So I definitely did good in picking them out. So look at that. Continue.
Yeah. Like I said, I consider childhood pre-middle school.
Yeah.
And it was like I said, I was friends with a lot of the girls. Do I remember many of them? No.
Oh my God.
The only ones I remember are the ones that kind of, okay. I remember it was these two, right? I'm trying to think, should I say their names?
No, it depends. You can say their names they way far back. Like, I feel like they won't care.
It's so far back. These hoes probably don't even remember who I am. But their names was Shania and Brittany, right?
Shania and Brittany.
Was
Brittany white?
No, they were both black.
Okay, great.
I think Brittany might have been Latina mixed. I don't know.
Okay.
But anyway, I was going home, right? And they had asked me, they was like, oh, where you going? I was like, I'm going home, girl. And they was like, oh, what you gonna do once you get home? And I was like, child, I don't know, probably play the game. Like, I was like, why? And they was like, oh, where you live? And I was like, oh, I live down here around the corner. And they was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah. So bye. And I left. But little did I know, I'm sitting there walking, I get around the corner, I get to my block, and I turn around, these hoes is right behind me. And I was like, how long was y'all there?
So they were like, we're gonna borrow you as a friend for today.
I was like,
We called dibs, so
how long was y'all behind me like that? And they had followed me home.
That's a little scary, honestly.
So I was like, but mind you, like, these are like my friends or whatever. I'm like, these are my good Judies. I'm like, y'all want to come in? And they like, sure. Now, mind you, my mom is upstairs, and she from her window, she can see us walking down the street, and she sees these girls coming with me down the street. I didn't know they was coming, but she sees everything. She ain't bother to yell out the window or nothing, but she sees everything. So we come in, And where do we go? We go to my room because that's where the games is and whatnot. I didn't even bother to think, like, go upstairs. And sure enough, my mom is like, Deontay, come up here right now. And I'm like, no, she obviously sounds mad. And I'm like, y'all want to meet my mom? So, of course, she's like, who is these girls? Why is she bringing these girls home? And like, you know, me, my little gay mind, I'm not thinking nothing of it.
Exactly. Because you're like, I am gay and proud. I don't even know what gay means yet, but I'm ready.
Right, like I'm not thinking anything of it. But her, she's like, do y'all parents know where y'all is? Da-da-da-da-da. She made them call their fathers. Like, it was a whole thing. She was like, yeah, I just want y'all to know where y'all daughters is at. They are over a boy's house. Da-da-da-da-da. Like, my mom was being so extra. And I'm sitting here in my head, like, we was literally just playing the game. Like, it is not that big of a deal. We had barely started playing the game. Like, what? But yeah, that was my childhood. It was a lot of hijinks. The girls in my school, my little elementary school was grown. Some of them have babies.
All of them were grown. I'm gonna be honest. Yes, I'm pretty sure if I went down and I actually looked up the people I went to elementary school with, they would probably all have some kids or something. No offense, just saying.
Yep. It was the hugest scandal. It was this one, I forget what her name was, but it was this one girl. It was the hugest scandal when she got pregnant in 6th grade. It was like, wow, girl. Everybody on the playground was talking about that. Yes, the playground.
Oh yeah, we didn't go to the same. I was about to say 6th grade.
No,
like,
yeah, yeah. For those who don't know, I started out going to Conwell, and then I transferred around like February-ish because we moved. So I was out of school for like a month or two. Yup, that whole winter break into the beginning of February. Whenever I came to Hill Freeman, I was out of school that whole time.
Yeah. And then we called you Karen.
Yeah, what the hell? They called me Karen in middle school.
I don't even know.
I am not a Karen.
That's what I was like, I don't even know. Like, I feel like we called you that because you were like the extra person who just randomly came into our group, and it was just like, oh, well, you'll just be Karen, like, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? I was like, okay. But like, I don't know the exact origin. I just know I swore your name was Karen until we got to high school. Like, I was like,
oh my god,
Karen. Okay.
No, because what's his face? Angela, she would always say like Karen was the person in the group that everyone loved to hate. And I was like, wait, hate me?
But that's the thing, nobody hated
right, no one hated me. So I was like, it doesn't make any sense.
That was still kind of shady that she said.
Right! I was like, what you trying to say?
Well, maybe she didn't. She hated you.
There was definitely a Karen in that group, and it was not me.
Who was the Karen?
And I don't want to say no names.
Okay.
I already said two.
You right. We trying to keep it classy.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Aaron, what's the next question?
What did you enjoy doing as a child?
Oh, playing the game. I was a huge ass gamer. My PlayStation 2, my little Wii. I ain't have a GameCube. I skipped that one. But I had a Game Boy. I had all the handhelds. Game Boy, DS, all those. PSP. I was not a nerd, just a real big gamer. So I looked like a nerd because, you know, when you're a kid, if you play games, you're a nerd.
Right.
So
I think for me, like, just like all the little like experimental adventures that my mom would take me on, you know, because she was like the one who really got me into dance. Like, I did ballet for like a year or so. You can't tell now. I have no children, child Chile. So don't ask me to dance. Please don't do it because you will be disappointed. But and then karate, I did that for a little bit. You probably still couldn't tell. So don't ask me about that either. You know, I might remember something. It may come back to me if I need it. You know, who knows? After that, I did swimming lessons, but like I didn't actually learn how to swim.
Oh my god.
What had happened was that like me and Jonelle, we did the swimming lessons together, and Jonelle, he was a natural, whatever, but I heard people be getting stuck down there, and then my paraplegic aunt, she once got stuck down at the bottom of the like pool or whatever, and she told me that story, and I was like, you know what, this is not gonna be me. So I was like not trying to jump in and not trying to learn how to swim. But what happened was people started going like, I will pay you $5 to jump in. And I was like, ooh, that sounds good. So at first I jumped in the first time for $5, but then all the parents were like, we will add on top of that. So I would wait purposefully to jump into the pool just so I can make some money.
A hustle.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, wait, before we move on to the next question, I gotta backtrack a little bit because we were talking about friends and childhood, and I did not mention my childhood friend. I'm so sorry, Nasir.
Oh, wow.
Nasir is the only friend that I still have from kindergarten, and he just turned 21 like 2 weeks ago. Happy belated.
Happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday. I am so sorry I did not mention that. You know, my memory is kind of terrible.
Well, technically you said that they're not my friends anymore, so...
But he is still my friend. That's why I was like, wait, I have to mention that because that sounds shady. Everybody else is not my friend no more.
Okay.
And I only have one friend from Conwell, too. Roberto. Shout out to you, too. Yes.
Do you think it's better for children to grow up in the city or in the countryside?
I've never been to the country.
Honestly, I feel like either one is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that what matters more is how you raise your children and make the most of where you live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, even if you live in the countryside, you can like have a lot of experiences there that you wouldn't have in the city, and same for the city. You know what I mean? And I feel like both are beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
Not one is better than the other. So it's like, I think it just comes down to parenting and how you make the most of like spending time with your kids.
Yeah. I don't know much about the countryside. Curious George didn't make it look too fun.
That's true. You know?
And a lot of my mom's side of the family lives in the South, so I've heard stories about like when she was a kid and she would go visit whoever this, that, and the third, and she did not make it sound fun because she's a city girl. So me being a city boy, I'm probably pretty sure, and I'm so much like my mom, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't enjoy it either.
Yeah.
Not unless I was booed up and I had somebody to keep me company, you know.
That's true, but you are out there, you know. That's still out there.
Right, like as long as the club scene is good.
See, but it's more about spaciousness. Like, you've got like greenery outside.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Not alone.
See, I grew up in more like a...
Because if we got all that space and, you know, me and hubby can, like, fuck in our yard and not have no complaints.
I mean, basically, yes.
I've always wanted to do that.
Exactly. I mean, that's always on the bucket list, you know.
Always.
But no, I definitely grew up in a more suburban / city environment. So it's kind of like I hung out more in the suburban areas where there was more space and bigger houses and things like that, you know. So I definitely find myself more like, I would love to live there, but I would definitely need to live in a location that's close to the city, if that makes sense, you know? Like, I need my greenery and my peace and quiet because it's nice, you know, and the space is cute, but, like, I need the city so I can, like, have fun and, like, just, like, live it up, you know what I mean?
Right. I feel like the country is a good weekend getaway.
True, yeah.
Could never live there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, unplug, focus on something.
But I could do that at home.
That's true. I think it depends, though. Depends on where you live in the city.
So, we got bored with that site, and we decided to spice things up for you guys and answer some more invasive questions.
OMG. I'm excited. I have not seen the questions.
I only read like a couple of them.
Okay.
Aaron's going to continue to read them for us.
Deontay has warned me, so...
Go ahead, Aaron.
This is a second warning. If you want a shot, you can take it down.
No, just keep going. Okay.
Number 1. What's your dirtiest sexual fantasy?
Fantasy?
Like
Fantasy.
Oh, that's a loaded question.
I don't know.
I don't think I have.
I don't have one. I know I don't have one.
Fantasy. I can paint one for you. You ready?
Okay,
Picture
great.
it. Sicily, 1976.
I was gonna say, okay. You gonna go back in time? They got you. You know.
No, I think like my fantasy would be, I'm at a party, right? I'm living my best life, and then out of nowhere, this bachelor just approaches me. He's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hello." He's like, "How are you?" I'm like, "I'm great. How are you?" Fine. So we skip the formalities and we head to the back room. You know, he has a VIP card.
Like
I'm
the back room or the back room?
No, it's like the VIP room.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, so we go to the VIP section. You know, where I can actually hear what he's saying. And he tells me how much money he has and how he does and you know, my Capricorn, I'm just like, ooh, you do what? Oh, business. Ooh, you make bank. So then he's like, yeah, would you like to see my mansion? And I'm like, sure, I've never seen a mansion before. So now I've gone from this little party to suddenly this bachelor's mansion. I'm like, ooh. I'm like, hello, saying hi to the maids and the butlers and everything. And just like little Annie, Daddy Warbucks takes me up to his room, which is really big.
I would figure in a mansion, so you know.
He has this really big bed with like the mirror on top of it, you know, so you can like
on the wall,
on the ceiling,
yeah,
with the mirror on the ceiling.
Hey.
And he has like the perfect like mood lighting and you know the surround sound system, noise proof walls, you know, all that noise cancellation so that you know the little Debbie and the you know in the kitchen, the little maid, she don't gotta, you know, her poor heart.
Because even if she knocks and you don't answer, she already know the code. That means she knows I got you.
You know, but we just might have to give her a reason for early retirement because all of the noise we make in that room
it's gonna just defeat the purpose of soundproof.
We go from the bed to the balcony to the bathroom to the kitchen. She makes us dinner. We eat it. Then he eats me. Then we go to the living room. Butler asks us what we want to watch. He says, "This booty hole."
Take a break to eat dinner.
I've done that before. You never took a break, got food.
I have done that. I have done that so many times.
Come on.
I'm like, let me take a break. Let me pee real quick. Let me get some food. Let me get my energy back. Okay, ready? Let's do this again.
Exactly. Right. Eric, get with the program.
It's like, wipe the sweat
Let
off.
me get this thing by the chicken in.
the sweat.
It's like, woo, child.
Shut up. Wait, you ever fuck with the dog in the bed?
A dog in the bed?
Like the dog, like right there in the bed?
No, my cat, I have.
That's a cat, though.
No, trust me.
I would never be able to look
Trust
past
I'm
me.
talking like a pit bull, like a dog.
No, but my cat will fuck me up if I do it again. If I do it again, like she always looks at me weird now when I get in the bed. Like she's always like, "Oh, what you doing?" I'm just going to sleep.
But yeah, that's my fantasy, to be swept away by a rich millionaire and fucked crazy all through his mansion.
Yeah, but who doesn't have that fantasy? I'm sorry, even I have that fantasy, low key.
Look,
Like,
you wanted a fantasy, I gave you a fantasy.
That's true. You did paint the perfect fantasy. Absolutely, yes. Everybody wants that, so keep it.
And he's Latino with long hair and nice pecs.
Yeah, you know that's universal. That's yes. Boom. He could be whatever with long
And then you give
hair
him
and
the cash
pecs.
app.
You know. Oh, you cash app?
You give him the cash app.
Give him the cash out.
Right. It's like, since you fucked me all over the house,
Oh no, we get engaged the next day.
Oh, then you definitely sign the prenup.
You don't sign a prenup.
Oh, wait.
I'll get divorced. I'm taking everything.
Oh, true. Don't sign the prenup. You're right. Right. That is, okay.
So what's the next question, Aaron?
Number 2. How many people have you slept with?
Slept with, as in slept over, they slept over.
Like we had,
or
intercourse.
Right.
Like,
What are we including here?
Any sexual encounter, I'm guessing.
Sexual encounter. So we're including. I'm gonna need them to shut
like sexual encounter, as in like even with
With
like
clothes?
on. Like
Like, what
'cause
if
you can do
no
stuff with
clothes were removed?
Right. But
What, like dry humping?
right, and
Maybe?
making out.
Yeah.
And stuff, that's
It was like
something.
almost sexual. It is sexual still.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, I feel like mine will be easier to say because certain.
Speaking of, I have another person to add to my list. Shit, where's my phone?
Okay, great.
It's right here.
He's
Oh,
reading
exactly
the
the
questions. I was about to say, why is he reaching?
Because I never added what's his face to my list. And I
Okay,
need to do that
I'm gonna
now.
say 10.
10.
Yeah. 10.
Are you sure?
I feel like for me, when I hear that, like people I've actually slept with, I've had sex with, 10.
You sure you're not forgetting like a couple people? Are you sure? Because I feel like I'm about to sound like a whole hoe.
That's why I said I should go first because I can count on my hands.
Jesus. Okay. Well, you say 10. And we're including everything here.
Yes, everything.
Is anyone good at mental math?
I am.
No.
All right. So can we do? Okay. So This is dating back to 2015.
No, it just never mind. This sounds like it's about to be a whole lot.
You said you're good at mental math.
Just say each one. You can't.
That's
do you
what
have the totals?
Yes.
Then say all the totals.
That's what I was about to do.
Okay, just do that. But I don't add it up because
that's what I'm asking you to do.
Oh.
That's why I said, are you good at mental math? Yeah, get a calculator.
I got you. Okay,
Jesus, because I need to update this number in this list anyway.
I was just okay.
We're just gonna do it
trying
live
to be cute
on the
and
air.
just say so people cannot add up your total, you know. But it's okay. We'll go. Boom. Live.
Anyway, so 3 in 2015.
Awesome.
9 in 2016.
Awesome.
18 in 2017.
That's double.
19 in 2018.
That's just one extra.
11 in 2019.
Oh, you lost some.
And 8 so far this year.
Would you like to know your number?
Yes, Steve.
Okay, what do you think it's close to?
Well, it has to be somewhere in the 60s because the last
Yes.
total I had was 62.
68.
Oh, shit.
If you had one more person, that would have been a perfect number.
Yeah, it would have been 69, you know. But it's okay. You'll get that one more.
Damn. Okay, well.
That's not bad, though, because it's spaced out throughout the years, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I keep track. So y'all know I'm a reformed hoe, but I'm a smart hoe.
Exactly. Like,
Organized.
Yes, organized hoe.
Like, I feel like your 8 is like what I'm counting as my 10. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yeah, so boom. So technically you're 8. You're good, you know?
Because some people that be like, I don't know.
Right.
A lot.
Exactly. You didn't say that, so that's good. You're going the right directions.
Look, we all about honesty here on the Queendom. I'm gonna give it to you straight, even though it's nearly impossible to do. What's the next question, Aaron?
You took your
had the
phone.
Oh, you're right. Okay, well, I gotta give Aaron back the phone. I didn't look at the question.
Yeah.
Number 3. Where's the weirdest place you've ever had sex?
Oh, it was his grandmom's hospital bed. Well, okay. It wasn't in the...
That sounds so disrespectful
For real.
on so many levels.
Okay, it wasn't in the hospital, but she was like immobile. So she had like that bed in her house that is pretty much a damn hospital bed, but it's in the house, in the living room, because she's immobile. So it has wheels and everything. And she was in her room upstairs at the time.
Well, she's immobile, so it's not like she could come down the steps.
Right, yeah. So me and her grandson, did the do in her bed. It was either that or the dining room table.
I've done it on the dining room table. So
I wasn't doing it on the wood. Ew.
I mean, no. When you in the moment, you just got.
I still gotta be comfortable.
It's not that bad, actually. It depends. It depends on the table. It all depends on the layout.
I tried doing it on the floor, on the carpet, and even that was no. That was a no for me.
No.
Sorry, I'm bougie.
No, you don't do that. You don't do it on the floor. Like, that's hard, you know?
And a wooden table isn't hard?
I mean, but it's like I'm getting picked up. And, like, I don't know. I like the thrill of, like, hands and getting picked up. So I am just distracted by that. And I'm just like, okay, we'll just do it real quick right now. And then I'm usually on all fours, you know? I'm not like...
On the table?
You know, we're not going to get into it. I be doing some stuff. Okay, that's all y'all need to know. I be doing some stuff.
Oh, my God.
Pray for me, child. See?
Okay.
Anyway.
Wait,
what was the question?
Anyway, next
Weirdest
question.
place you've had sex?
Oh, wait, I didn't even answer.
Yeah, you ain't even answer, nasty bitch.
The playground?
The playground?
Yeah, the playground.
How did that work?
Okay, right.
Was it nighttime?
It was nighttime, right?
Oh, okay, never mind.
And so nobody was at the playground, and
Right, yeah.
we was like, ooh, let's do it. And so we started doing it, but then a mom and her child started walking by, and like I was already screaming, you know, I thought nobody was gonna come. So then when we noticed she was coming, we just were like, ooh, let's pretend like we weren't just doing that. But as she walked by, I was like,
Oh, that was almost me and what's his face? The guy that y'all both know from a place. That was almost me and him.
oh yeah, okay. All right,
But there was a homeless guy on the bench.
Oh, yeah. That was
So, come in. Pause. Wait, I'm gonna interrupt this brief intermission. We had to take a quick pause. But yeah, these kids is on my bad side right now because I tried to be nice for once, right? Because I'm always mean to them because I don't fucking like them because they don't deserve my kindness.
But you don't like kids in general.
Exactly, that too. So I tried to be nice. We was all watching a movie. I was like, y'all want some candy? And I gave them some candy, right? Tell me why these little motherfuckers ate all my candy. All of it. And then left all the wrappers all over the floor. Didn't even clean up the trash.
Dang.
I was like, oh, see, no.
Disrespect.
Never again. Never again.
Well,
Anyway, what's the next question? Or was we answering a question? Were you answering a question?
no, I finished.
Okay,
No.
yeah.
Number 4 is weird.
What's number 4?
What's your favorite part of my body?
Okay. So,
Oh.
like my body. And your...
Because it's meant for like a couple, like 2 people, you know.
Oh well, I mean, can we answer it? I guess.
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah, no.
Skip.
I mean, I would just say your face, Deontay. Your face. You serve every day. Your hair.
I was about to say your hair. I was about to ask, does hair count as a part of the body?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Because it's your brother's.
Well, actually, not now. I took that out.
You did?
Yeah, that's why my hair's
Oh, never
shorter.
mind. I take it back.
All right. Number 5. Have you ever had anal sex?
Yes. Multiple times.
That's
Just about 68. It's like, no, let me stop.
For me personally, no. I am a girl who's like, you can't knock it till you try it. However, from the stories I've heard from Deontay, the stories I've heard from other people who I will not name because I'm not going to out them on a podcast, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounds so disgusting. I'm sorry. Like, I don't trust nothing.
It can get disgusting.
I don't care. You say it can, that means it probably will.
No,
So,
it can.
I mean, it's all about how well you prepare.
Yeah, it's all about the
I'm
preparation.
just saying, I don't like anything that's really dirty. Like, Deontay knows
No
that.
pussy can be dirty.
I know my pussy not dirty, so don't get there.
I said can be.
Right.
Just saying. I just
Jesus.
know personally that is not. So,
What's the next question?
Where on your body is your favorite place to be touched?
I prefer
know.
my neck.
No, my sides. Like, oh my gosh, I love when you're like just touching me and grabbing me. Like, oh, child.
She like to be gripped.
Yes. Because I'm only but so big, you know.
Right.
You understand if you saw me.
I'm
you
the
know?
same way. Like if we out in public and like I like, yeah, but just regularly, like no, get off.
No,
me.
not regularly. Like, don't just be like, hey, how you doing? Boom. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
no, that's weird. But like, if you know we feeling it and it's like, okay, just come here and they grip me up and they put me somewhere and it's on. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, for me it is my neck. I love hickeys. Child, you can snatch my soul with a good sucking.
Ooh, no, I'm traumatized. Remember from that time?
Oh my goodness.
I'm traumatized.
That's the
Ooh,
best
child.
part. The marks afterwards.
See, I like marks, but on the rest of not my neck. No. No. After that one time, I'm sorry. Like, child.
Never again.
No. No.
Well, next question.
When was the last time you had a dirty dream?
I feel like it might have been a month or so ago.
Oh, I actually wrote that. July 23rd. I mean, yeah, July 23rd. Boom.
Like Thursday?
Oh, wait. June 23rd. My bad.
I'm about to say 2 days ago.
No, June 23rd.
Would you care to share?
No. I would not. I would like to keep that in full disclosure,
I'd
considering.
like to keep it on, please.
Yes, considering all the people involved. Full disclosure, just
Oh,
under wraps.
right.
saying.
You could not name names.
I'd rather not. It's more interesting, you know.
You could use fake names.
Was it like one of your other dreams?
Yeah.
So it was just as weird as the other ones, but a sex one. Mm-hmm. Oh, I definitely got to hear this.
You already have heard it. I just didn't include the sex part.
What?
It's the airplane dream?
No.
The house?
I'm not telling you which one it is. And one of the dreams.
Oh, we definitely
Keep
figured
going.
it out.
Right, we about to-
We'll
right.
figure that out.
Anyway,
Off
next
of
question.
Podcast. Go.
If you could have sex anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I don't know why, but the first place to pop in my head was the Eiffel Tower. Like, Not saying that that's my answer, but that was just the first place about my head because I'm like City of Love, like fucking on the Eiffel Tower, like that's poetic. Anyway,
I don't even know. Like, I feel like 7 wonders of the world. I would want to just have sex on.
what are the 7 wonders?
I don't remember. I know Grand Canyon.
Is the
Leaning
Rush?
Tower of
What's
Pisa.
it? The Rush Hour?
Mount
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
I was like Rush Hour.
Is that one of them?
I believe.
I think so.
You said Leaning Tower of Ibiza.
Pisa.
Oh, Pisa.
Yes, a Pisa, not a Pisa.
Is the Eiffel Tower one of them?
Yeah, we already said that.
Oh, okay.
Eiffel Tower.
Like, I definitely all the 7 wonders. I don't
The
remember.
pyramids, what?
Is what?
The pyramids?
I
All
think
around
so.
the country, coast to coast.
Ooh,
People always
yes.
ask, what do you like most? I don't want to brag. I don't want to boast.
All right.
I just tell them I like toast.
I cannot with you.
Toast! I don't know where that came from. Oh, right, because you said
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower. French toast. Anyone, throwback, comment down below if you get the reference. So what's the next question?
Yeah.
When did you first have sex?
The first one I counted?
Yeah, the first one I counted. Can I talk about the
Count.
first one I counted? The first one I counted.
Your phone.
Oh. No, never mind. I remember who it is.
Okay, Wait, can we say names?
If you want to. It's your business.
Or you could change names. Change the name.
We're gonna call him N. My first. The one I count was with N. And what had happened was we actually met up downtown and we went to the Wendy's on like 15th and Chestnut or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, the one that's right there, like across from, like, used to be across from Eternity Fashion and all that.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
that one. So we went there, and at first we were just gonna like chill and eat. However, it was like raining outside because we were supposed to be walking around downtown or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like that just was not gonna work clearly, you know. And obviously we needed a backup plan, but we didn't have.
I just
backup
realized
plan.
who this is.
Yes, and so basically he was like, hey, you know, I mean, my house is basically empty, you know, like nobody's there. I could give you a tour or whatever. I was
He
like,
lived downtown?
No, he lived like West Philly, like
Oh, so like Drexel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, that's cool. So
Mm-hmm.
we catch the bus, whatever. He takes me into his house and he gives me a tour. And his house, it was cute. Like, it had like 3 floors, and like on the like on the first floor, the kitchen, you know, living room, whatever. You go upstairs, then there's like 2 rooms, a bathroom. Then you go upstairs and there's a whole bathroom
Oh, okay.
and a room and like an attic space that could be another room if you really wanted it to.
Yeah.
So it was really nice, you know, whatever. So then it's interesting because the way he showed me the house, he like showed me his bedroom last. So it's like we went all the way upstairs.
Duh.
And shut up. Anyway.
He knew what he was doing.
Right, like, duh.
Anyway, so he showed me his room last, and so while I'm there, I'm like looking around. It's interesting. It's like, oh, okay, this is your room. It's cute. It's basic, but that's cute, you know, whatever. And so then he was like, yeah, all right, cool. And you know, then like one thing led to another. You know, he turned me around. You know, then he like picked me up, threw me on the bed, and you know, and then like we started kissing, making out, and then he was like, you know, you want to do a little something. I was like, you know what? Why not? But then, you know, then I saw it. Oh, child. I was like, I'm not even going to go into these details.
Oh, child, spare me the details of
Yeah.
this Ninja Turtle. Look in there.
First of all, that is
And
giving away
how appropriate.
identity.
What? He don't know. Well, he might know he looked like a Ninja Turtle. He owns a mirror.
That's true. He might not. You know.
Oh, he would
Well,
know.
he is an ex, so you can call him a Ninja Turtle if you want.
Oh, I was calling him a Ninja Turtle before he was an ex. But the first one that I count, what was it? It was during high school.
Yeah.
During high school. It's E.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
E?
Got you.
Yeah. I went over to his house. He was like one of my first grinder hookups.
I remember that.
Yeah, like it was a total new experience. Completely. And being over his house just felt weird. Like it was like I'm in someone else's house that's not Brian. Like
Yeah,
I don't,
I feel you.
I didn't really stay over anyone else's house. I'm like, this feels weird, but okay. And did we use a condom? We did use a condom. Yeah.
Okay.
I hope so.
We did use a condom because this is when we was cars. Yeah,
Yes,
safe sex.
Exactly. We were advocates.
We were advocates. We still are advocates. Use condoms,
Yes.
boys and girls.
Yes.
But yeah, like it was then it was over his house where we had sex with his dog in the bed
Yeah, you
because
told me.
his fucking dog didn't want to move, and I was like, bitch, you're not going to stop me from getting my dick.
I mean, that's the truth. That's how my cat was. I
So
was like,
the,
child.
meanwhile, the bed is sitting there rocking, and the dog's just looking at us like, just looking dead at us like. I'm sitting there moaning and shit, all on the wall, and the dog's just like. But yeah, that
dog is like, what the fuck is this?
And then we stopped, and then we moved into the living room. Because after a while, I got a little bit uncomfortable about the dog. I was like, this is a little weird. So we moved into the living room, also because it was hot, and his AC was in his living room. So it was just like, it felt good. We was butt-ass naked and sweaty. That AC felt
Right, so
wonderful.
you gotta take the breaks for moments like that. Yeah.
So we got some water, and we continued.
Exactly, because it's just like, you need the break to go like, woo, sweat,
Yes.
woo, drink, ready to go.
And then after all that, then we left, went to 7-Eleven, came back, went again.
Yes, that's how you do it.
So it was an interesting first couple of times.
Yes.
But yeah, and of course, bottoming for the first time is never an easy experience.
I mean, you think it's easy for us when we had to do it the first time?
Yeah, and he's bisexual, so it was like it wasn't his first time being with a guy, but it was like the second, it was like one of the first.
Yeah,
so he didn't really know what he was doing all like that. So the shit really kind of hurt it the first time, but that's why we had the second and third time
Yeah,
to
right.
make up for that. Anyway, next question.
What's the best sex you've ever had?
I just told this story on the last episode. If you want to hear my experience, go listen to the last episode with Egypt. So, Kyla, you can take this one. Out of your 10 guys.
Don't be mad because I'm not a hoe, okay? Don't be mad.
Reformed. I am reformed.
I was being cute and nice when I said 8. Okay, we can go to 68. All right. So don't even try me. Anyway, like my best time.
Yes, out of all your options.
Ooh. Okay, I don't want people to feel bad if I don't pick your time.
A time?
If I don't pick your experience with
Oh well, they can get over it.
that's true.
Step your pussy up.
Exactly. You need to, your dick game needs to be stronger.
Yes.
Sorry.
You better learn how to sling the schlong.
I feel like
Sling the schlong, make a sing a song. Riding the jingling all night long. Go ahead, Kyla.
I don't know. I guess the time. I don't want to get myself in trouble.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to think.
Spare us the details if it's N. Is it N? Is it A? Oh. Was it B?
I'm not.
Bitch, is it B?
No.
I knew it wasn't B by the way she told the story the first time.
Oh my God! Stop that! You can't wait. Pause this. Now. Pause this.
No! Continue!
Can you pause it?
Go on, tell your story, girl.
Tell your story!
Wait, can you pause it for a second?
I conceded and paused. Anyway, Kyla,
So,
continue.
I guess it would be the time that like I was doing it while like my nephew was in the living room, so I was in the dining room. You know what I mean? And like I was literally like doing it.
Mind
there.
y'all, this is the best one. So your nephew was in the living room.
I am finished. So then he left, and eventually when he left, that's when it was like, kind of all around the house. You got the shower, then you had like everybody's bedroom, and then all up on the stairs, and then in the backyard.
What is y'all opinion on shower sex? Because a lot of people don't like it.
I like it if you know what you're doing. This is like a quick stop kind of thing, in my opinion. Like, it's not like we don't have all day. We don't have an hour, okay?
Yeah.
No. We have like a good maybe 10 minutes in this shower together. You can't be slipping and falling. I need something sturdy. You need to help me out. I need to help you. We need to go in there with a plan, all right? If we can't go in there with a plan, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, like with me, it's like I'm fine with foreplay in the shower, but when it comes to the sex itself, it's a little tricky.
Yeah.
Especially like depending on what kind of lube you got and all that, and with the condom, child. Sex in the shower with a condom, don't even try it. But it's like I feel like the shower is the best place to do the foreplay stuff, or to at least prepare to do foreplay once you get out. Like that's where
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know he clean, you clean, and then you can go into the next part fully. You don't gotta worry about nothing because everybody clean.
That's true.
Because like the last couple times I tried it in the shower, like it was because my hair kept getting wet.
Well, that's the point. I do not worry about your hair.
No, I do not, because these take forever to dry.
I mean, yes. You think I feel like a whole mop when my hair gets wet? Okay, like that's why I don't usually.
This is 30
do it,
inches.
Like no, like ooh, like I know good and well, especially since yours is in the center. You was like, oh shit, and 30 inches. Oh hell.
Oh my god, you ever try to eat ass in the shower?
I've got my pussy eaten in the shower.
Like the fucking water. I felt like I was drowning in the pussy. Like, oh my god.
I never thought of it. No, you got to do it where the water's not hitting.
Well, the way his shower was set up, it was either it was gonna be in my face or it was gonna be in my hair, and I was like, oh, my hair ain't getting wet, so I was like, I'm gonna just have to take it, and I regretted my decision.
Obviously, I cannot.
Anyway,
What's
next question.
What's your favorite position?
I like being on my side. Both when I'm topping and bottoming. I like being on my side. It's less work.
I like being on top.
You mean like cowgirl? Or just like being on top?
Like cowgirl, love seat, that type
Oh, that's what it's called? Love seat?
Like, when he's sitting up and you're also, like, you're facing him. Like that, yeah.
That's what that's called. Okay.
I like
noted. that
too. Yeah.
Have I done that?
Yeah, I like things.
I don't think I've done that.
Or missionary, that's cool too, Just I like facing my person. Facing my person. I like facing my person.
I'm like
I feel disconnected
the
when I'm
opposite.
not.
I don't like facing them while I'm being fucked. Because the expressions on my face, sometimes it's pain and sometimes it's pleasure. And I don't like them seeing all those expressions. It's like,
for me, right. I will literally be like, oh, child, you was hurting me. Hold on, you gotta give me a second.
Right,
like,
you'll know if you're hurting me.
Yeah.
But I don't like them seeing my pleasure face all the time either.
Oh, okay. So.
Did we answer the question? Yeah, we did. Okay.
Favorite position. Have you ever been caught?
Caught fucking
having sex?
No.
No.
I almost got caught, but no.
Wait a second. I'm trying to think. Because I'm trying to think of like on campus. Did my roommates ever catch me fucking? I don't recall.
I would hope not. Bless their souls.
They definitely heard things.
I mean, that's different though. I feel like hearing things and seeing it are two different
yeah, exactly.
experiences.
Like, especially, poor Jake. But, because there was no walls. So I know he heard things.
The things he put him through. I just put him.
All he had to do was just turn. He would have seen some things. So.
You better pray he was a heavy sleeper.
Right?
Oh my God.
But other than that, I don't think I've ever been caught. Oh, wait. Because there was that one time I was sucking dick in the stall and somebody came in, but they didn't know who it was in there. So does that
But they
count? They saw our feet, but they didn't know who was in there.
Well, no, because you still weren't caught.
Okay.
Like, I think being caught is more like Beyonce was doing this.
Right, right.
But if they can't say that, then no.
Bet. So no.
This next question is stupid. But whatever. At least the next one. Do you watch porn?
Oh, yes.
Occasionally.
I run a whole porn Tumblr and Twitter.
I believe it, to be honest with you. You're so nasty.
Man, I got a couple like famous porn stars that follow me.
That's because you nasty. They know you nasty.
No, I'm not on there for anyone who was wondering. No. None of them are myself. The times haven't gotten hard enough.
Yeah. No, they will never get that hard.
Right, like, because I be seeing the amount of money these people be making from OnlyFans. I be considering it. But
no, you have so much more to offer.
Yeah, I cannot.
Much more,
I feel like people wouldn't look at me the same if they like saw
they
my
would
titties.
not.
Like,
I would not.
my titties is already causing uproar.
That's true, you know.
I don't think they're ready for everything
Like,
else.
I'm fine with hearing the stories about what you got rather than like you know, actually seeing it. You know.
Yeah, like that's. Anyway,
Like, there's a certain level of our friendship.
All right, next one.
and you said yes.
I mean, yeah, I said occasionally, sure.
Oh.
Like, I mean, you know.
What kind of porn do you watch?
I knew that was the next question.
Honestly, I don't really watch it that often to have a specific type that I like favor to go to.
I feel that. Like, but I have
You a whole lot.
no, because it's like okay.
I'm plugging
Are we-
TVs and shit.
Are we talking about the pages that I run, or are we talking about just like my Pornhub account?
What you like? What do you like?
Because I have different playlists, which are all like different categories.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Same,
Are you serious?
Yes. What?
Like different
Oh my
playlists.
God.
So it's
Okay,
like
you know
depending
what?
on what I want, I have a playlist for it.
Okay, I have to question. Maybe I don't watch porn because I'm like, I'm not this invested at all.
Oh my god.
Not this invested. Oh, child.
And then like my Tumblrs, I have two of them because back when Tumblr did that whole like no more explicit shit on Tumblr thing, I was like, all right, I need to make a backup one just in case they take this one down. So it's like one has the explicit stuff and the other one has like, you know, all the goodies are covered. It's artfully nude.
Yeah, got you.
Next question.
How often do you masturbate?
Daily. It's how I stop myself from being a hoe.
Are you serious, daily?
I mean, okay.
I feel like that's the regular amount.
Yeah,
What?
it feels like it's
Yeah.
daily. It's definitely often.
Yeah.
It's like if I don't, it's because I fell asleep. If I don't, that's why. Or I was just too tired and said fuck it and fell asleep. Because it also helps me go to sleep. Because like after that it knocks
that's
you
what
out.
It's supposed to. Yes.
And I'm an insomniac.
Okay,
so.
really not that often compared to you both. Like, damn.
Well, you're a woman.
I am a
It's
woman. That is true too.
She's a woman.
But damn, I could not imagine playing with my pussy every day. Especially knowing my sleeping habits, like, oh my god.
Oh my god, that just made me think of that scene in Sex Education where the girl touched herself for the first time. Oh my god. I was like, is this really what it's like?
I mean, I feel like it's an exaggeration, but like if it does feel good to the point where you're like, okay, let me do this multiple times. You know what I mean? Like, but no, I don't know about daily. Like, okay, I like have my like splurges of moments, but other than that, like I don't know if it's daily.
Jesus. Next question.
Name a sex position you'd like to try.
I'd like to try. Because I can't remember a specific time where I did that little, what's it called? Love seat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember a specific time I did that. So I'm definitely going to do that the next time I do things.
I want to try, you know sex toys, right? Like there's a swing thing. I want to try a sex position on a swing. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Like I might have my legs open on the swing. Like I might be doing a split or something. Like I'll just be in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like I just kind of want to try that.
No,
like,
you know what I want to do?
Ooh.
I want to go to one of those like John John's. I don't know if they're like rooms or what, but you ever see like those porns where it's like the person is like strapped up and they're just getting like what's the word?
Like on Pose, that type of room thing.
No, like where they're getting like what is the word? Pleasured? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Maybe.
Like they're getting like jerked off and like fingered. And, like
teased? Like
yeah, where they're being teased.
Like a playroom.
Yeah, I want to go to a playroom. Yeah,
but would you be the one teasing?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I want to do that because that's what I like to do anyway.
Gotcha.
So I feel like it would be fun to like do that to some like sexy stranger. They have no clue who I am. They got their blindfold on, and they're telling me to stop, but they don't really mean it. Like,
I mean, I feel you. I understand that.
don't worry, we'll have a safe word.
I would pray you do. Sorry.
I mean, because I would do dominatrix too. If I could be like Electra.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
I would definitely do that. That might be my job once we get to New York.
And then you're going to kill somebody by accident. Oh my God.
Be like, yeah, I work at night.
Can't.
I have clients waiting for me.
And then if everybody asks me, I'll be like, no, these clients are his business partners.
Yeah.
They perform also. Just so you know, they are on stage.
Don't be surprised if I start bringing work from home.
I don't care. As long as it don't mess with what I'm doing, I'm fine with whatever you want to bring.
All right,
Next question.
Do you prefer to give or receive?
I prefer to
Give.
receive.
Give. Oh my God, that's like my favorite thing.
It's like
I cannot.
well, you continue.
I'm sorry. Child, I know this is about to be vulgar. I hope my parents do not listen to this, but I will suck some dick.
I feel like the only person who would listen to this is your mom.
Probably. She'd be like, you know what? I agreed with what you were saying. We're going to have a whole conversation about this. Like, I swear, me and my mom are just, I love my mom. But yeah, so like, sucking dick is just, I like that. I mean, as long as your dick is, you know, it tastes good. As long as that's like, you know, like you keep it groomed and nice, you know, I'll be fine. I can suck it, you know, and no cat.
Yeah, like me being versed, I enjoy both. But because I'm lazy, I enjoy receiving more.
Right, but like,
So I'm like to receive.
but see, it's not that. I'ma just not to put anybody on blast because it would only be on blast for y'all. But like, nobody has been able to give me oral in a way that's made me feel good.
That's unfortunate.
So you know,
Well, no one's ever been able to make me come during sex.
oh, that's unfortunate, sweetie.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dang.
Out of all 68,
Damn.
they all failed.
How you got 68 and they all
Stay all right.
Oh my God.
Cause it's like I like to lay there, let them do whatever to me, and then do it to them but better. Like let me show you how it's done.
It's like no, let me show you what I
You
want.
sit down, let me handle things.
Like, you know, I mean, I do prefer to be submissive, but like, you know, I feel like if worse comes to, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do, and you know, I might have to run things.
It's best to keep your skills sharp.
Yeah.
Next
Next
question.
What was your best orgasm ever?
Best. Well,
I know, based
are
on
we
what y'all
including
just
the
said.
ones that I gave myself?
That's what I'm saying. Based on what y'all just
You
said,
might as well
just
get.
it.
Yeah, we might as well skip that question. Keep going. Keep it pushing.
Have you ever been skinny dipping?
No, but I kind of wouldn't mind. I think it depends on who I'm skinny dipping with.
Yeah, I've never been skinny dipping. I've been fondled under the hot tub, but never.
Oh, I mean, oh, that's good though.
skinny dipping.
Yeah.
We all were fondling each other.
Oh, I remember that day. Yes, you're right. Child Chalet.
Yes, that was a moment.
What happened?
You don't remember that party? I ain't never tell you about that party.
Oh, child, we're gonna talk about the
Oh
party
my
on the
god! I
podcast.
ain't never tell you about that party. Is that a story for the podcast?
I mean, I feel like yes and no. I feel like yes because it's juicy. No because you have so many names that you are either gonna have to edit
Yeah,
out.
that's not.
That's a lot of names.
Let's just move on.
That's just smooth. You about to put
I
people
don't
on
know.
blast.
Comment down below if y'all want to hear the story.
If y'all wouldn't mind having your names revealed, you could also, you know, privately DM Dion.
Oh Jesus!
You know.
I'm pretty sure none of them hoes what they name is. Especially the one, he a little businessman and everything. Like corporate fired me because your podcast. Fucking sue my ass.
Oh my god.
Next question.
Have you ever slept with someone you work with?
I work with.
I work with. Like work with how? Like volunteer work?
Are we counting cars as work?
Right.
Oh yeah, because we put work into it.
Okay, but am I counting? Did I mess around with him while I was working.
Yeah,
at
while
Cars.
we were
I think
doing
it was
cars?
while you were working.
Oh, okay. Then no.
Then no.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Have you ever sent nudes of yourself?
Oh yeah.
No. I will never.
I did, but it was for money. Okay, I did it for
I
money.
know, you told me.
Never sending out
Child
free
play.
goodies. It was a one-time thing. Don't come asking me, you random Snapchat whores.
Exactly.
Jesus.
No.
Get your coin.
That's exactly what Brian said too. Cause I always go to Kyla and Brian. They're like my devil and angel. I'm like, should I do this?
And then guess who's the angel? Me. Okay.
Kyla was like, no, don't do it again. You're better than that. And Brian was like, get your coin set.
No. No. He is trying to sabotage you. I swear to God. No.
Secure the
No.
bag.
He's thinking about right now. I'm thinking about right now and the future, okay?
Well, if it makes you feel better, I sent them on Snapchat.
See,
and
it
I
does. You
deleted-
told me all that. I was like, yes, that makes me feel a lot
I
better.
deleted them out of the chat, and like he got mad at me for deleting them out of the chat. He was like, "Can you please resend them?" I was
No.
like, "Block."
I could not. No.
He's out of my life.
Plus, I'm the smarter twin anyway, so continue.
Next question.
If you could sleep with any celebrity, who would it be?
Oh, child. I gotta pick one.
Yeah, one.
I'm trying to have like a like that scene in what was that Kanye West video, Famous, where like all the famous people was in the bed. I'm trying to have like that.
Ooh, child. I cannot even.
I would definitely have all the flavors. I want what is his name? The guy that plays Lil Poppy. It's Angel something.
Yeah.
But yes, I gotta have Lil Poppy up in there. Gotta have some chocolate. So we got Michael B. Jordan, even though he's not like chocolate, but you know, Michael B. Jordan.
for chocolate.
He's okay, but he wouldn't be the first one to get an invite.
No, I'm just saying he's like chocolate. Like I was like, you know.
And then as far as my vanilla, I think I would pick Zac Efron for my vanilla.
Okay.
Either him or Chris Evans.
Ooh,
but I feel
child
like
Chris
Alright,
Evans.
Chris
Ooh, Chris Evans. I'd be like, child, when he was. Let me keep it together.
well, that was just a few.
Me, I don't got no answer. I don't know.
Yeah, because there's too many to like list.
Right, like I can't.
I
just
can
pick
name
one.
so many.
Like honestly, the first hot celebrity that like asked me, I'd be like, okay, like you know, like I don't know who I'm with right now. I'm sorry to you, but we gonna have to be in agreement.
Rome Flynn. Do y'all know Rome Flynn?
No.
What was he in? How to Get Away with Murder, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Rome Flynn and the guy from Black Panther. I mean, not Black Panther, Black Lightning. The
Which
guy
one?
from he ended up becoming a villain. He was dating the girl.
Oh
and
yeah, him. Yeah, he was cute.
I forget his actual name too, but both of them, yes, they're at the top.
We all watching 911 Lone Star.
Yes,
Them two.
the gay couple.
Both of them.
Yes.
Okay,
Both
gotcha.
of them.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, they're cute. They're cute.
Next question.
Would you / have you had group sex?
Well, it kind of goes back to the story that I teased earlier. Comment down below. if
Oh,
wanna
when
hear
you
that.
had like, oh yeah, that. Oh, child, never mind. No, but I would be down to do it.
I've been offered it.
Right, like I feel like if somebody was like, "Hey, you want to like do this?" I'd be like, okay. I feel like I need like a nice good threesome or something. You know, first.
I attended a sexy party, not sex, a sexy party that had an orgy after party, which I was invited to also, but I did not attend because
wasn't there female?
Yeah, and I was like, no, thanks.
All you gotta do is warn them not to touch you.
Well, not even that. DLC doesn't like to look at it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to see
like
that.
that, even near
No,
you.
like even like if I like see like straight porn, like I have to watch it in gay vision and kind of like cover that. Oh my god! But it was this one. I'm about to get real personal, but it was this one video that I saw on Twitter, and like the girl was like pegging Bull, but Bull had like the fattest ass, and like he was so cute. Like he was like my type, like light skin and everything, and I was like, ooh, this is low key kind of hot. But the girl was making me uncomfortable. She was like. The girl, like, I don't know, like, she wasn't fucking him right. Like, it wasn't like
She's not used to that.
Yeah, it was just kind of like,
Gotcha.
okay, my boyfriend wants me to do this, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
She was like, yeah, you like that? Like, I was like, girl, shut up. Like,
Shut your mouth. Stop talking.
I was like, stop.
You have to turn it on silent.
Anyway, next
No.
question.
What's the most sex you've had in a day?
In a day, I feel like the three rounds. Well, okay, so are we counting times or time span? Like 3 rounds versus 3 hours? Because I've gotten my ass ate for 2 hours straight once.
Well, I'm guessing it's interactions, like how many times you actually like stopped and had sex. But that
Like when
would
you
be
stopped
the
and
amount of times you had sex.
Oh, in the day. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then
No, like
I guess
time span, like how much sex you've had in a day.
I'm gonna say the 3 rounds.
Okay, then mine's is not that bad. 5.
Yeah, because that's all I can really remember.
Yeah.
My memory, I would have to go through my list and remember all of those encounters.
Right. I believe like mine is 5. I want to say.
All right, next question.
All right, y'all. So we tried to hold it out for y'all. We gave y'all a good hour and a half of good quality sound, but it is hot in Philadelphia.
Hot as balls.
Blazing.
And we had to turn that AC back on.
Yep.
So we will conclude soon, so y'all don't have to deal with it for too long, but just letting y'all know. Anyway, next question. What was it?
Are you loud or quiet during sex?
Oh, I'm quiet.
I make noise.
I mean, yeah, like I make noise, but I'm fairly quiet. Unless it's really good.
Yes,
dick.
if it's really good, I will get loud, child, chile. Like I will be like, oh my god, I cannot contain myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I also know how to fake mode to make you feel like you're doing good. You know.
I don't fake it.
If you're not enjoying it, you're just not enjoying it.
Right. I'm like, no, get off me. This is not the tea.
I mean, no, it's not necessarily when I'm having sex. It's more like when they're doing like I said, like oral and stuff.
Yeah,
to
the
me. I'm
foreplay.
Like, okay, yeah. I'm just like, oh, okay, great. Can you move on to like the fucking me part? You know. Anyway.
I'd rather someone be honest with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, no,
don't-
I am
don't like
honest.
it
Like,
when-
I'll be honest after though. I'll be like, so here are my notes, just so you know.
Not the note.
Right, because that would be like, why didn't you just tell me what I was doing?
Oh my god.
I was like, you needed to do it completely and not think about it, you know, before I give you notes.
All right. So to conclude this episode, yes, I know your childhood is gleaming right now because you hear Mr. Softy in the background.
Yes.
But we are going to conclude this with what, like 10 rapid fire questions?
Or as many as are on the list. you
Yeah,
know?
as many as we can get through.
Yes. All right.
Ah, shit, I got too close. Anyway, go ahead.
Have you ever tried using food during foreplay?
Oh yes, it's terrible.
Yes.
Never use chocolate syrup
Okay.
or regular syrup.
That's no, that's not what I use. But continue.
Have you ever made a sex tape?
Yes. In the bathroom.
Okay, not in the bathroom, but somebody's recorded me. Yes.
What's your favorite toy?
I don't own one
Okay.
yet.
Well, it's this dildo. And it like goes back in and out, boom, 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 and then it like vibrates and it also spins a little.
Oh my god.
And so it has like a little like penis extension, and then it has like a little thing to play with my clit too. And it's
Oh my
like,
god.
it's an experience.
That sounds extra.
Its name is Jerome, and don't take it that way, Beyonce.
Yeah, I could never.
Oh my god.
Its name is Jerome. No. And I named it not having anything else in mind, but yes.
Anyway, next question.
Do you ever read erotic fiction?
Yes.
Yeah, gay comics and shit.
Yeah.
Have you ever joined the Mile High Club?
I want to.
No.
I have not.
That seems like it's so uncomfortable.
It does seem like it's uncomfortable, but I feel like the rush is what makes it. You know.
No thanks, I'll pass.
I don't know.
Would you say you're kinky?
A
Yes.
little.
A little bit, but yes, I'm definitely kinky. Yeah.
Do you enjoy shower sex?
It's okay.
So.
You know, it's like if you gotta do it, you gotta do it.
Yeah, like we said earlier, it's good for preparation.
Right.
Where's the weirdest place you ever masturbated?
I don't want to answer that one.
Right. Can we like skip
I'm
that?
trying to
That's
think.
not
Like,
hard.
there's so many.
But the weirdest.
I can't
So
pick
skip.
one.
Well,
Yeah,
say
skip.
one.
Say.
Just say one.
Okay, what's the weirdest one? I don't know. You go.
No, never mind.
All right
Next
then.
question.
So skip.
Do you like to be spanked?
Depends on
Playfully.
what I'm doing, right? Like if you like knock the mess out my booty, that I don't really have. It's like
Yeah,
child
because
play.
I don't like pain.
Exactly.
so-
Like do not spank me as if you give me an ass whooping.
right, exactly.
Be cute with it.
I don't like that shit. That shit turns me off real quick.
It's like that hurt. Just so you know, I feel like I'm gonna cry. Like
Leading into the
no.
next question.
Was
have you
anybody
ever
keeping
cried-
track?
No, keep going.
Okay,
Have
this
you
is
ever
one.
cried or fallen asleep during sex?
Cried, yes. Falling asleep, no.
I mean, like during. You said during.
Yes.
No. No.
Do you like to kiss during sex?
Yes. What?
Like, what kind of question is that? No, some people
Some
don't
people don't
kiss.
like-
I know, and it's like,
I know
why?
that's weird. You know, I feel like I have to.
Right, like you just start touching each other? Like,
no,
what?
we're kissing.
Yeah, some people don't think that like kissing is intimate.
No, we're kissing.
Fuck all that. Next, third question.
Do you get tired after sex?
It depends on how good the dick was.
Yeah, very much that.
What's the longest you've ever gone without sex?
Without it,
Without it,
I would have to look at my list. I know it's been a couple months.
I want to say 6 months.
If I had to estimate, I would say like 3, maybe 2.
Okay. No, wait, no, quarantine. That's been 3, right?
It's
Quarantine?
been 4.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but he recently got some, so 3.
Right. That's why I said if I had to estimate like 3, maybe 4.
Yes.
Sex with lights on or lights off?
I prefer the lights off.
Okay. If we're in the mood and the lights happen to be on, they're on. If they're not on, then they're not on. You know what I mean? Like if we all up in the bed, you know, Netflix and chilling, something, you know, and then TV turn off, whatever, you know, we in the mood, then you know, it go down, it go down. So
See, it's like
yeah.
I like low lighting. Like I don't like the dark, but
Right.
I prefer low lighting because, like I said, like my facial expressions and shit. Like I just don't like being seen like that, but I like seeing them. So I prefer it to be light enough for me to be able to see them.
I feel like it's weird. Once we both are naked, I'm just like, okay, I'm comfortable with you. I'm comfortable with you.
No, I look better in lower lighting, anyways. Especially if my makeup is done, I got my low lights. Anyway,
Yeah,
next
I just
question.
know I look good. Okay. Keep
Do
going.
you like dirty talk?
It depends on how you do it. Like some people just are
Yeah.
awkward sounding, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it doesn't flow naturally and it's not like your natural lingo, then no.
As long as it don't get disrespectful.
Right.
That
I don't like dirty talk to the point where it gets like cumbersome and it's like, okay, can you just shut up?
Right,
we
yeah. Like
It's
shut
like
up and
I
just
don't
make some
I don't
noise
feel like
for 'em.
talking anymore.
Right.
This
it's
isn't
like,
hot anymore.
You need to know when to do it and when not to do it.
Right, exactly.
There's
It needs
time
it
and
needs to
place.
just happen naturally.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And if you can't do it naturally, then don't do it.
Have you had sex in the car?
Yes.
Yes. Wait. If you include oral sex, yes.
No, I've had both. So yes. Keep going.
Dom or sub?
You said-
Verse. I'm gonna just say verse.
No, I'm sub.
And speak up, Kyla.
Oh, I'm sub. I'm sorry.
One night stands or longer?
Oh, longer.
Longer. Especially if it's good.
Shit, I lost count again. I'm gonna say we're at 5.
Okay.
Top or bottom?
Verse.
Bottom? By
I'm not even gonna
default?
count that one.
Right, like by default.
What would you like to do more of in bed?
Would I like to do more?
Fuck.
Oh, I would like to come. Thanks.
Oh, calm that too. Orgasm. Thank
Make
you.
me come. Make me squirt. See my titties through my shirt.
Oh, thank you. That's the theme song. That's the moral of the story is that. Okay.
What's your favorite time of day to have sex?
Night.
Night, definitely nighttime.
Rough or romantic?
A little bit of both. I don't mind
yeah,
either.
right.
Quickie or marathon?
Marathon.
Marathon.
And do you like sexting?
I think it depends on the person.
Yeah, it depends on the person and what we're texting on.
Right. And it has to come up naturally. I feel like I can't force a sexting
Yeah, I don't like when people approach me
right.
with it.
No, it has to just naturally kind of happen.
Yeah.
Alright, and the rest of these are irrelevant.
Okay, well, we were at 10 anyway. Wow, all right. So, that concludes this episode of The Queendom. What is this, episode 7, I believe?
It's your show.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's episode 7. Thank y'all for listening. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below if you want to hear the story about what was the question that initiated that?
The party.
The group sex.
No, it was before that.
Oh, it was before that?
There was a question before the group sex question. Was it the hot tub question?
No, it was the group
it was
sex
the group
because
sex question.
You were like, you didn't want to name all those people.
Right, it was that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I swear the group sex question was a second question. Anyway, I don't fucking remember. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all of my social media platforms. All the links are in the description. Make sure you follow Kyla and Aaron as well. Their Instagrams will be down there too. Come back. These are supposed to go up every Friday. If I am not busy, they go up every Friday. If not, you hear them when you hear them.
At least you're honest.
Yeah, because, child, sometimes I don't be feeling like recording. And I'm like, oh, well, I have a life too. Shit. Anyway, see y'all next week, hopefully.
Bye.
Bye.
Go strut down the runway. Turn looks every damn day. Pay attention when I say, bitch, I'm Beyonce. You know that I'm gon' slay. Still young like a baby. Upload and you hit play. Cause bitch, I'm Beyonce. Bitch, I'm Beyonce.